on screen. Yeah. I want to say I thank this lady here so much for all the sacrifice that she made for me and my brother, because the struggle was hard. I remember days when my mother used to wash people clothes and do some odd jobs in order to keep food on our table, because we never grew rich. I remember the days when mommy couldn't afford a TV, but she had a radio with some battery. And when the battery them dead, we used to put the battery them on the zinc tap and sun them, for them get some charge. And I remember we used to listen to a program on IRA FM called Police Open House. And as a little youth, that program was interesting to me because that program was all about, the law, knowing your rights, different situations surrounding the law. Yeah. I remember when, the struggle was on for my mother and she get a chance to come to England. She just asks a family member for a letter. Because them time they come to England, it's just an invitation letter. And trust me, people, when my mom got that letter, she go at the back of the yard and she laugh about 3 hours. My mother laugh. Then my brother around there, we are crying because we are say, boy, what happened to mommy? But she was just so happy that she get an opportunity, where she can provide a bit more for us. And I know that there's a lot of people out there who, they see their parents going through all these struggles or went through all these struggles to, make them somewhat comfortable. And I'm sure that they themselves maybe go through the struggles in order to make their children, comfortable. I remember people, my mom went to England and leave somebody to, take care of my brother and I. And, maybe less than 6 months, my mom was back in Jamaica. She had the opportunity that she could have stayed, sort herself out, and, help or whatever. But the situation at the time was my brother and I were at 2 different places, and I think that actually bothered her more than anything else. And she decided that she can't leave her children back. She can't leave her children. So she came back to Jamaica. And after that, life had a little bit of turn for the better for us. She started traveling the 6-month program and, our life got a little bit better. But, before that, it was a real struggle. But at the same time, I can say to myself that I've never gone to my bed hungry. I've never been abused in any way, shape, or form. And, I can't say I was wanted of anything at all. That lady in the top right-hand corner of the screen did a wonderful job in growing us. Some of you ladies on the live now, I know maybe you guys understand exactly what I'm saying because you have made some sacrifices for your children or your child as well. It's never easy, right? Princess is saying so true, and some parents take it out on the kids. That's true, Princess. That's true. Karen is saying, real talk, my friend. I can relate. I made a lot of sacrifices for my son. Yeah, and easy. And I can tell you this, people. Sometimes, in our society, we have a taboo about people who ladies who do prostitution. And a lot of ladies who do prostitution, enough of them do it because, they want them children or them child to go to school. So them do it because they don't have no other way out. I mean, I tell you these people, I've never looked down on somebody because of that situation. Because me don't know, me just tell myself, say, boy, here I am. You know, me understand, and me wish them the best and hope so they can move away from that situation. Hope some form of opportunity come for them where they can move away from that situation, because you know it's never easy. It's never easy. And that situation is dangerous. Happy Anthony, big up yourself. Happy Anthony, you know, Miss Tiny, I'm sure Miss Tiny make a lot of sacrifices for her children, and now she can look and say, yes, she done it. Yeah. Sometime as a parent, yeah, you eat, and you know your child out, your child is there, and you know the food not enough, but you have to make certain say your child belly full. You know, your child come before. Nadia, yeah, you catch us tonight. Yeah, man. Buzz, you catch us. People, I want to know, you know, Nadia is a sister to me. You understand? A real sister to me. Trust me. Yeah, man. My mother, that one of my mother that in England, when I can say, yeah, she make a lot of sacrifice for me, because enough time I call upon her. And trust me, she's there. Trust me, me I tell you, people. People, remember one time me I tell you, me I sidetrack a little bit. But remember one time me I tell you about me and my ex-wife. And I went to the housing office, and I never know what I was paying for rent. My wife told me that. Told me an amount, and I didn't know. And people, me I tell you, Nadia was the person that I told you guys that I took with me. And she can attest to when the lady tell me how much money the rent was a month. Me drop back in the chair. I was so surprised. Yeah. So big up Nadia, and I want to thank you so much, Nadia, for being there for me. And I appreciate every bit of it. Yes. And that's why we're still together, see we are sister. All right. So we'll go back to the reason, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So the sacrifices. Princess is saying prostitution is from Bible days. Yes, Princess. You know, and also prostitution is also legal some places. So while we have a taboo of it in our country, you have places like Amsterdam, red light city, where ladies are in this like a shop, you know, and you can actually look at them through a mirror, you know, and go inside there and choose whatever, you know, lady you want. And that's their job. But, you know, I just say, go, mothers do so much. So much. Fathers do so much for their children. A lot of sacrifices. Sometimes, as parents, your child will go to school, you know, have the money. You want a fear if you go to work. You have to give the child the money if you go to school, and you have to go beat it, walk. Sometimes situations happen where the child don't even, you never have the money in the morning, you see how it will go. But you tell the child, say, all right, me go come to school, not knowing where that money actually I go come from in order for you to secure a meal for the child. And I'm certain, say, as a responsible mother, I'm certain, say, or a responsible father, I'm certain that it hurt. Yeah. Opal is saying that suppose your mother was not around and your grandmother did it for her daughter, children. Yeah, man. You know, near enough the same thing, Opal. You know, some people, all right, like for myself, right? I have a son, 24 years old. And when I left him in Jamaica, he was young. A matter of fact, when I got that son, he had motivated me a lot. in order to, you know, to be a man, to be a provider. Yeah. So when I left and I come England here, you know, all I could think about is him, like in the back of my head. People, I never, while he was there in Jamaica, I never traveled to another country other than Jamaica, because I always say to myself, why should I take my money and go somewhere else and my son is in Jamaica? So all the years that he was in Jamaica before I take him to England here, I've never gone to another country until after he came to England here. Then, you know, I go other countries. And that was the sacrifice that I made, as to say that, you know, the dedication with me have to know, say, boy, yeah, you know, that is my purpose. That is my drive. You know, and as a man providing, there's one thing I say as well. Cause big up yourself, cause big up. Yeah, man. There's one thing I say as a man, right? I may see a lot of man come out on social media and I act up with a lot of emotions. Yeah, just be a man and do what you have to do. When my son was in Jamaica, tell us something, people. Not only my son, me and his mother never really, you know, we wasn't together, but his mother was a part of my thought process. Because at the end of the day, if my son is with his mom and his mom I got you a certain situation, it will reflect back on my son. So I always try my best in order to make certain say I maintain a good relationship with her. And people may go tell her, sometimes she upset me, but me just bite my lip and just say, okay, all right. You know? Yeah, respect goes to her, because at the end of the day, she did it, I hold the foot. So some man will come out on social media and hold some in them feelings, and so parents is a lot more than you have to, as a parent, the sacrifice where you make sometimes you have to just forget about yourself. You have to just do something as to pay you have to just do something as to pay for the best interests of your children or your child. Yeah. Sometimes the children them I go to school, or them for go to school, you know, you have to go some boom and wash out them clothes and all in a one suit of clothes. Whether the mother or the father, them have to wash it out and, you know, make certain say them children clean. All if they come from work 10 o'clock at night time, 11 o'clock at night time, them have to do what them have to do in order to make certain say them children in the best order. Me now take this. Oh wait, bless up yourself, brother. Bless up. Yes, my people, our co-host is you know, in the chat. Yeah, man. I want to bless him up. Yeah, man. Yes. All right. Yeah. So a lot of the time I don't want to take away the glory, because we have to be honest. A lot of time mothers actually hold on these sacrifices. Mothers actually hold on these sacrifices, you know, and I make certain, because a lot of time the fathers them absent from the home, or sometimes if the father them even not absent from the home, them busy out a road, you know. Yeah, man. Oh, guidance, brother, guidance. Them busy out a road, you know. I try to hustle to bring back food so the family can be okay. So the mother actually I hold it down. You know, I want to give a big respect to my wife, Annie Cox, growing up the children here wasn't easy. You know, I watch this, my wife, she go work, she drop the kids them at school, she pick them up back from school. After she finished that, some evenings she goes class. I mean, I tell no people, easy. Mothers, I want big on up and say, respect, in all aspect. Sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Put the phone on silent. Yeah. I mean, if somebody want to call in and share, their sacrifices that they made for their children, the number is actually on the screen. You can WhatsApp call and we have a reason. But I just want to acknowledge parenthood and the struggles that the sacrifices that parents make. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. Sometimes the sacrifice also entails that enough of the home them are some single parent home, and sometimes in order for it harder Jamaica people. Sometimes I wonder, how is it that somebody at work minimum wage at Jamaica, a parent, which is 13,000, yeah, and me not good at maths, so let me just say that. So make we just work it out, and children lunch money have to come out of that. Our children, kids money or the child money have to come out of that to go school. Yeah. Lunch money have to come out of that. Taxi fare for the mother have to come out of that. Food money for the home have to come out of that. Light bill, water rate, rent have to come out of that. How to do it? How to do it? Yes, Sophia. And people, sometimes the sacrifices where parents make, sometimes it involves even quitting their jobs, because when you weigh up the pros and the cons, make it. Sometime again, unfortunately, things happen beyond our control, where sometimes we may have a child who's sick or something like that. We need us as parents, and we have to be there for the child. So therefore, sometimes a single parent have to do that. Now people look at it, where the money come from, where it come from. You understand? What are you doing here? All right, people. Let's see my grandson. Say hello. Yes. All right. See there. So Street Vibes still a play. Even though my children ain't big, the last one at 14, still a play daddy role same way. Yeah. All right. Go on now. Go on now. Go right through the door. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, man. All right. So, yeah, man. So